Hello, my friends. Tarkir, Dragonstorm. Draft time. Let's get back into it. Took a little hiatus from this. Took a little break. Refresh ourselves a little bit after the Collector Booster Arena Direct and the regular Play Booster Arena Direct. Seal's actually been a ton of fun. And draft has been interesting, is the words that I will use. But jump into one here, see what we can get, see what sweet multicolored pile of cards we can put together at this last seat fill. See if we can have any success. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Got some good choices here up front. We got the Regent, we got the Severance Priest, Forebearer, Dragonstorm, Dragonfire, Negotiations, Detainment. Some goodies here. I'm going to take the Regent, though. I just think this is just a very good dragon. Very good dragon. All right, let's see what else we are opened up at. Now, I really like Marshal of the Lost. A little bit of a tough pick here. We could roll into Abzan and see, but I think I want to stay generally open. So Champion's great, Sagu Wildling's good. We could even look at a Blossoming Sands this early. Is probably not exactly what we want to do. War Effort is pretty cool if we wanted to go that route, but I am going to take the Wildling. This should help us to stay pretty open. Okay, here we go. Now, I just think I take the Kotis. We just take the Kotis. Let's find a ways to pump it up. I think it's pretty good. We have a host that's made it around. We have a worthy cost as well. We have a city. We'll take the Kotis. We'll see if we get any support for this. And that could be pretty good. Sarkhan's Resolve is pretty interesting. We could also attuned Hunter. We have Auroral Procession as well. A lot of green getting passed around. We have the Stormbrood as well. This would actually be pretty interesting with Kotis. And if we see some globes, we could go dragons here. Speak of the devil, and it shall appear. All right, well, let's grab a globe. Exhale is great. It seems like blue and green are pretty open. And I'm okay with that. What do I like here? Not a lot, to be honest with you. There's the Tawny back that we could play. There is a Snake Skin Veil. Let's just take the Veil. Now we have a Corroding Dragonstorm, Rite of Renewal. Elder, Stag, Sentinel, and Earth Carver. Actually, permanent cards, graveyard to your hand. It's kind of interesting. I actually kind of like the Corroding Dragonstorm for the ability to surveil. So I'm going to take that. We may not end up playing it. It seems often that I'm kind of I don't end up playing it, but all right, so now we have another Wildling. That's probably where we want to be. Although Sagu's great, Rejuvenator, and Sage are all good. They're all good, but I'll take the Wildling. It's kind of with two of these, with the Regent and the Dragonstorm Globe, I feel pretty good on mana. We have another interesting decision. I'm going to take the Negotiations here, because if we Kotis and then negotiate, we can pump it up. I do want to look for some opportunities to put some counters in Kotis, I think would be really good. That would be good. I'm probably not going to play the Cruel Truce, but we'll take it anyways. We should look for some blue. The ability to draw some cards here. I'll take a worthy cost. I don't have any removal at this point, so that makes sense. Stormbrood. I'd like to see another one of these. There's a Sarkhan's Resolve. That's great. Oh, that's tough between these three. These are all good picks for us. I wish I could kind of scoop all three of these, but I will take the Resolve. Because, again, being able to pump Kotis and ripping things from the top of the deck would be pretty fun. There's an Island Dragon. Okay, our top end's looking really nice. Need to focus in the low side of the curve. And probably a bit of removal. Expand, stride. Let's see what we got. Ooh. You know what? This is pretty sick in this deck, I'm not gonna lie. I would love the Palace. New Way Forward is pretty cool. But Hallmark Siege, the ability to put a 1/1 counter and give Kotis Menace is gross, dude. Oh, that is gross. Hopefully we can live the dream here. Hopefully we can live the dream. That's so sick. This pack is weak, and I am taking... It's not weak. Anafen's is really good. Forebearer, I like Forebearer. I really like Effortless Master, Marshall, all good. I would honestly really consider the Leopard. We need some 2-mana plays anyways. Embermouth Sentinel, actually, I don't hate. But I'm going to take another Stormbrood here. We have a Felithar. I'm going to take the Champion here. I really like Vanguard. I think it's good, but we have a pretty solid top end here. Twin Moss Stormbrood is really nice. I would take the Crocodile, but I have a feeling this is going to come around. So I'm going to take the Champion because it's another good way to put Trample and to put some counters on Kotis there. Salt Road Skirmish isn't exactly... It's not exactly what we'd like to do. It is a good removal spell for destroying a creature. I do need some removal. It's either that or resolve. I'm going to take the Salt Road for now. I am not the biggest... Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Lotus Light Dancers. I really am not. Burwalk Technique can be pretty good. Synchronized Charge is actually really cool. Vigilance and Trample. But I'm gonna take the Palace. I'm gonna eat my vegetables here, and I'm gonna take the Palace. Ooh, wow! There's a lot of really good white cards coming around. Abzan Devotee. Really, my options here are Exhale versus Pummeler. I'll take the Exhale for now. This is pretty good. We have dragons to support. Desperate Measures. We have a Crocodile. We have the Night Watch. I'll take the Backwater. Let's secure our mana here a little bit. We are just full on Sultai, so I like to see another Champion maybe. We need a couple of other good 2-mana plays. Rakshasha's Bargain is going to be an instant grab for us. Fantastic card draw spell. All right. Probably we got the cost, Exhale, Resolve, Negotiations, Skirmish. Maybe one more solid removal spell or another Sarkhan's Resolve would be fine. And the reason, again, I'm okay with this is we're looking at getting to Kotis and then plussing up Kotis. I'll take another Palace. Our mana fixing is great. Double Sagu. The globes. How many dragons do we got? What? Got 6. Actually, I have a lot of dragons. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, solid. Solid. Pretty good with the globe. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the Death Gorger. I'll take the Leopard. Good 2-mana, 2/2 creature. Can destroy artifacts and enchantments. So this shuts down a lot of the white removal, which is really nice, and can target other sieges and things. I just like, it's a good body. 2/2 vigilance for 2. Solid. This actually gets in some pretty good damage. Typically. I don't think we play the corroding. I don't know. The ability to deal 2 damage, gain 2 life, and surveil 2. All right, I'm going to take an Adorned Crocodile here. Good card to pitch. Easy way to put some counters on the Kotis. Or honestly, any of our dragons. That's not bad. Again, I'm probably not playing the Cruel Truths. Yeah, I take the falls, I guess. Oh, wow. I'm happy to see that. I am happy to see that. Okay. Huh. I'm not the biggest fan of the pack. Trade route's okay. I honestly, just from a curve perspective, probably taking the agent. We can renew this later, put some counters. So early blocker, early trade. I'll take it. I wasn't too big a fan of that pack. Now we have an interesting choice here. Fleshcrafter versus Formation Breaker. This is my choice. I don't need the fixing from Wayfarer. We do have a good amount of ways to put counters on this. Fleshcrafter is really good, though. I actually really like Formation Breaker in this deck. Roiling Dragonstorm. Ooh, versus a Caustic Exhale. I think this is just too good in our deck. Wow, we have a couple of card draw in Dragonstorm and the Bargain. I don't really like the Gurmag here. Maybe it's just another Exhale. That might be the way to do it. I don't think I play Corroding Dragonstorm here. Sultai Monument. That's beautiful. Take that. Another Roiling Dragonstorm. Oh my gosh. How am I sitting here? I just don't think I passed that up. Attuned Hunter is fine. That's a likely cut, though, for me. Look at this. Worst comes to worst, I play another Exhale. I'll take the Procession. I don't know that I play that. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't know. That's an interesting one. I don't think I need it, but I'll take the Strike Master in case we need some other removal. I think I'm okay. A worthy cost doesn't feel great in the deck. So what am I gonna get rid of here? I guess like a champion. Take another leopard. This feels like it could be alright. Spectral Denial. Nobody wanted to play blue today. That's for sure. Nobody wanted to play blue. Alright. See what we got here. We need to make some cutty cuts. We are looking pretty good in terms. Ooh, what did I just accidentally get rid of? Fail. Don't want to do that. We're looking pretty good. Many fronts. We are actually no, we're pretty right on for creatures. I actually think I could probably cut a leopard, and I honestly might just leave it as is. Stormbroods. I could maybe think about getting rid of one Stormbrood here. But I am at 14 creatures, so I need to be mindful of that. Sultai Monument does make us some creatures. I'm going to play just one Dragonstorm. I don't think I play the Procession. I don't know how I feel about Exhale versus Denial, but I think Exhales are going to be better. The fact that we have so many dragons. So many good dragons here. This also feels... I honestly think we could probably get away with 16 lands. And black is our weakest color. I really think we could. 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have a globe, a monument, a double wildling, and regent. I think I'm okay there. So 3 more cuts here. I like the Dragonstorm. I like the siege. I like the monument. Bargain. It's honestly maybe worthy cost. Because just what am I pitching here? That doesn't feel great. Then an exhale. Because we're drawing. Filter. I mean, really, we're just trying to find Kotis. It's like, have enough stuff up front. We have our curve, I feel like, is pretty solid. 9/2 drops, 3. Bump up a little bit for our dragons, but we'll have ramped up into a handful of those, hopefully. So, let's give Kotis a go. I think this looks pretty good. We've got a nice top end. We can run the globe out with some dragons. Feeling good about that. Got some good renew cards. Agent, champion. We can get some additional counters on a Tuned Hunter. Tuned Hunter is the only one that I'm not like the most thrilled about playing, but I really don't have. It'd be like get rid of an attuned Hunter for Leopard, and worst comes to worst, if I need to, I can be putting Whirlwing Stormbrood counters on it, make this a 6/6 trampler, which isn't terrible. That's not nothing. So yeah, Adorned Crocodile too we could look at, but I just think this is going to be something that I can easily pitch with like the Bargain, or even the Dragonstorm, and just easily pump Kotis up. And that's really the goal. Try to pump Kotis up, get it in for some damage, go from there. Let's see how she does. Okay, look at that. All 3 colors. Siege. We can Wildling as well. We are keeping. It's a pretty nice little hand. They are Cliffson, and we are Palacing. Sharpshooter. Okay, let's... Am I worried about what they're going to play next? Yeah, let's just get the monument going here, I think. And let's grab... Let's probably just grab green. Bell Ringer. Okay. There's a globy globe. Okay. Next turn. Are we pummeling or are we saguing? I think we're saguing. I think we want a good 4/4 on the battlefield. Sure. I am getting punched down. I think. Because I'm not protecting. I could pummeler as well. Now, if pummeler dies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably not getting threatened here. So let's gain a life here and let's just play the pummeler. Now, if they do have a removal spell or a tap down effect, there's a brigade. That's pretty good. They can tap it, sure. Take some damage here. Bing, bang, boom. Okay. So now I like this play. Gain some life. Have another 4/4. I'm going to get pinged here pretty good by Shock Brigade attacking. And that stalls him out. All right. 2, 4, 5. I think we hold here. They want to do. And we get to play this guy. And I think we'll pump him up. Two, 4, 6. This is for 5. Yeah. So probably crack the Sultai Monument, and I'll keep up an Exhale. Yep. That seems good. I might... Do I keep this island? Yeah, I mean, Stormbrood's just lethal on its own. Sure. Ping, ping. Yep. Yeah, sure. Yep. Yep. Sure. Yep. All right. Well. But wait. Like this, like this. Probably the best they had. Yep. That'll do. That'll do. That worked out quite nicely. Okay. Palace. I'm all right with this. We can Palace, Forest. On the play here, that'll keep us up an Exhale. We'll probably just Exhale whatever they play. We can Champion on turn 3. What's this thing? I don't know that I've ever seen that guy. I really like the Black Lotus here. I don't see a lot of people with it. It's my fave. All right, Monastery. Goodbye. Down to the Champion. Oh, we could make it a 7-5 if we want to get really frisky here. Do not need to worry about that. I just feel like being able to play Stormbrood double top. Whew. That's scary. Let's attack. See what you got. Sure. Yep. Goodbye. And then Formation Breaker. Hmm. I could really push the damage here. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep up the Storm Brood. Sure. Then we're Wildling. Flash it in. What you got? Game. Too many threats. Now they could board wipe me here, I guess. Maybe I just got GG'd into a good game. I don't. Maybe they're flooding. I don't know. I'm not sure. Humbling Elder play. I'm curious what they kept on top. Maybe I hurt their mana fixing. I don't know. They seem like pretty straight Jeskai. I mean, you could play something else. Summons. Hey, it happens. I guess. I'm not sure. Not sure. They hit their land drops. Take the W. Okay. All right. I'm good with this. We're going to backwater, forest, Sultai. Then we can follow it up as necessary with the bargain. Leopard, siege. You're definitely keeping. Was like a pretty good hand. Get that going. Oh, ideally, I would like to draw a land here. But a Dragonstorm Globe will work. Let's get... an island. There's the siege. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to destroy this right off the rip here. I do not want that to get up and running. Oh, that's tough. Oh, and they're missing. Okay, well, the agent, I can either exhale or bargain here. They kill the agent, that's fine. We will keep our globe safe. Yeah, I was going to say that. I'm sure they're killing this. That part was pretty well understood. Okay. Now we're just flashing in dragons. Flash in another dragon. There's a siege. Sure. I could put a 1/1 counter, and I could put a 1/1 counter. I am really close to lethal here. Lifelink and haste. I think it's just Durgar Island Dragon, to be honest. I just think that's going to be too much for them to have to deal with. Even if they kill it, yeah, I was going to say. Got a little stuck on lands there, and Undergrowth Leopard coming in big. All right. Listen. These hands have been pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. They have been pretty sick. This one's a little slower. Just a teeny bit slower, but that's all right. There's the Kotis. Finally. I think I'm going to champion here. That right there is what I was kind of trying to push for. Do they have another one? No. Okay. Cue this up. I probably should have jammed Kotis, but this is going to get fun. Sure. This is so sick, dude. This is the dream. That is the dream, dude. Let's go. Oh, that is so gross. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, man. I am tickled we got to do that. That sequencing, I think, worked out. Being a little apprehensive around another Dispelling Exhale, I think, was maybe not the perfect play. It worked out, so we'll take that for what it's worth. But being able to Kotis with the Siege, the Dragonstorm Globe into Siege was really nice, and that actually did me a favor by getting Champion into the graveyard. Now, granted, Kotis with Siege and the Menace ability and the 1/1 counter is awesome. So pumping it up to a 4/3, super, super sick. And you saw what we ripped there. What was really interesting was probably was going to Omen this to draw the card, then exhale it. I really don't need to play Fresh Start at any point. Not worthwhile doing that, so keeping that into exile. But this is sick. And he was just going to continue to grow, right? That's the other kind of gross part about this, is he just continues to grow. We were going to be able to Adorn Crocodile after that, putting even more power onto the battlefield. That's just sick. That's just absolutely sick. That was the dream. We assembled it, got the Kotis, got the Siege, punched in for once, and we got to concede. That was pretty cool. All right, not to keep anybody in suspense, but I'm going to pause it here. We're going to jump back into this tomorrow. We'll see if we can't rattle off the other 3 wins. This was a fast 4 wins. Deck is really, really fun. Put this together really nicely. Again, one of the things this set has always done great is color fixing and mana fixing, and we have just a really nice spread of it. Monument, Globe, double Wildling. We got a Great Bomb here, and Kotis, really, really fun. And then we just got some other really good support cards. I feel like sticking with 16 was really, really smart. We have not struggled with finding mana at all. And we've got some really cool interaction. Double Exhale feels really good with all the dragons that we have. Globe into the dragons has been great. Stormbrood with a bunch of other dragons. I really like this. I like being able to play this at sorcery speed, and essentially being able to keep this up and like an Exhale feels really, really good. And then again, as I kind of anticipated, a couple of our renew cards have been pretty good. We had some options there with Agent of Kotis in the game prior to the last, and we've got some good things to put counters on. Formation Breaker getting its own counters, powering it up is great. Champion being able to give trample is really, really nice. Attuned Hunter can get a little bit bigger there. And we haven't really needed a big suite of removal outside of our Undergrowth Leopard. And that this little kitty cat came in super, super helpful. So we will pick this up tomorrow. We'll see if we can't get a little trophy action going with this, or if we'll bomb out in 3 straight losses. We'll see. But this has been fun so far. A good draft, and I am liking the deck. As always, please consider subscribing. Trying to get to 1,000 subs. That's our next big channel milestone, or rather our first, I should say. We do a whole bunch of pack openings. We do those on Wednesdays, and we've had some mini-series running on Fridays as well. We're doing some fun bundles and some pre-release kit battles, so that's actually been a blast. I think this week we have our last Tarkir collector box going up on the channel on Wednesday if you want to check that out. And if you're interested in checking out any of our previous openings, we have a whole bunch. If you want to go and check out any of our other drafts for Tarkir or other sets, we have been doing a whole ton of videos. We got 2 playlists, so you can go and peruse that. We have some success with the Arena Direct if you want to check out some sealed. We also did all of the different sealed variations for Tarkir, which I just noticed as I'm recording this are about to be out of Arena here, which I really enjoyed those. Those were a ton of fun. I strongly recommend, if you're a little hesitant around draft or not sure maybe how to, maybe you haven't dabbled in it too much, go pick up a sealed in one of those clan kits. Those have been an absolute blast and lots and lots of fun. So go give that a look-see if you're interested. Thanks as always. Likes and comments are appreciated, and we'll be sure to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.